So you want to learn how to create this dark grungy glow effect inside of After Effects. I'm going to show you how you can create it with paid plugins, but also without paid plugins. So basically anyone will be able to create this. It's a really sick effect and I'm a huge fan of it. So let's get right into this tutorial and I'll break it down. So I'm in After Effects and I got this lucky clip right here. I'll actually just cut it right there. And I'll create a new adjustment layer, and to this adjustment layer I'll basically add on all of the effects. So we can start off with an add grain effect, and we'll set the viewing mode to final output. You can tell already we get these kind of grainy dots right here in our footage. We can change the quality to full just so we can see it a little bit clearer, and I'll change the intensity to 2, which is pretty high, so I'll turn down the size to 0.1. And this is what I'm gonna go for the first effect. And the grain is really heavy right now, but it will look a lot better in a second. And next I'll add on a sapphire hotspot effect. And for those of you who don't have sapphire, don't panic, because you can also add on a levels effect. They look really similar, and for the levels effect all you need to do is keyframe the histogram and then go into like 1 second and drag this one in till you get this kind of dark look, and then you can drag this one in a little bit as well to kind of highlight your highlights. But yeah, you'll have this kind of look, and that's the kind of grungy look that we're gonna go for. But for those of you who have sapphire, I would recommend that you just go for the sapphire hotspot effect, which looks like this. And we just gotta tweak the threshold for the hotspot effect. So actually for the first frame I'll have it at like 0.1, and I'll go back, keyframe it, and then right around 1 second right here we can drag it up to get this kind of dark grungy look. I'll drag it up to 0.3. And then if you want to spice this up a little bit more, we can add on a CC vignette effect, and I'll drag up the amount to 200, and I'll put this vignette above the hotspot actually. And then we can add on the next effect, which will be another add grain, but this time I'll keep the grain a little bit lower, so add 0.6, and of course change the viewing mode to final output. And this looks really good right now, but I want to spice it up a little bit more, so what I'm going to go for is a normal glow. If you do have another glow that you prefer, then go ahead and add that on. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to try to keep it plugin free, so I'm going to go for the built-in glow in After Effects, and I'll keep the threshold at 44. Which is pretty high. As you can see, it's really bright. But then we drag up the glow radius to 250 and we'll have something like this. You can drag up the intensity if you want to as well. And then what I'm gonna do next is add on a colorama effect, and this looks crazy right now. So open up the output cycle and change the user preset palette to alpha ramp. All right, this looks good, but I need to turn down the glow a little bit. Actually, it's way overboard right now. But this looks good. Now the final effect that I'll add on to kind of seal this is a posterize time. God damn, I can't spell. And then we change the frame rate to 12. So you just turn it down to half. And then if we play it through, it should look insanely good. And it looks like this right now. If you want to spice it up even more, then I would add on a flicker. And this is just to stylize it a little bit, so you don't need this. I'm going to change the amplitude to 0.3 and put it on top of the posterize time, and that's basically it for this effect. And if you want more crazy effects like this, I'll have my VFX Kit plugin linked in the description. And this plugin got a lot of insane effects. Right here, as you can see, we got all of these different tabs. And for example, if you open up the Grunge tab, we got a bunch of sick effects that you simply apply with just one click. Like you just hover over them and press on the effect and it will instantly apply onto your scene. And this effect is actually from my VFX kit, not exactly the same, but I have a pretty similar version right here. So I'll have this plugin and all of my other preset packs linked in the description if you want to go and check them out. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one.